The Star Keeper. In a small mountain village, where the nights were darker than ink, lived a quiet shepherd boy named Elior. He tended his sheep high above the valley, where only the wind and the stars kept him company. Every night, as he sat by his small fire, Elior would gaze at the sky and whisper to the stars as if they were old friends. But one night, something strange happened. As he watched, one of the stars began to fall, a streak of silver cutting through the sky like a tear of light. It landed not far from his pasture, behind a ridge glowing faintly in the darkness. Elior's heart raced. He took his lantern and followed the light. There, nestled among the moss and wild flowers, lay a small glowing sphere, a fallen star. It pulsed softly like a heartbeat. When he reached out, it warmed his hands instead of burning them. "You're alive," he whispered, amazed. The star flickered gently, as if answering him. Elior knew that stars belonged to the heavens, not the earth. But the star looked fragile, its glow fading in the cold wind. So he wrapped it in his wool cloak and carried it home. He placed it in an old glass jar lined with soft feathers to keep it warm. Every night he whispered stories to it about the mountains, the rivers, and the people below who forgot to look up any more. Slowly, the little star began to shine brighter, but not everyone saw its beauty. When the villagers noticed the strange light from Elior's window, they whispered that he was keeping a ghost or a witch's fire. "No good comes from things that fall from the sky," they muttered. Still, Elior didn't listen. He only smiled and said, "Not everything that falls is broken." Weeks passed, and the star grew strong again, so bright that even the sheep began to sleep bathed in silver light. But one evening, the star dimmed. Elior understood. It was time to return it to the sky. He climbed the highest peak before dawn, the star resting in his hands, its light trembling like a farewell. At the summit, the air was thin and cold. Elior held the star up to the horizon and whispered, "Thank you for visiting, my friend." "Go home." The star's light wrapped around him like a soft embrace. Then it rose, higher and higher, until it disappeared among the thousands of others, shining even brighter than before. As the first morning light touched the valley, something miraculous happened. The villagers, waking up, saw the night sky still shimmering faintly above them, as if the stars refused to fade. In that glow, their hearts felt lighter, and for the first time in years, they looked up, not down. Elior returned to his pasture, smiling. Every night from then on, one star above the mountains shone brighter than all the rest. And though no one else knew, Elior always waved and said softly, "Sleep well, my little friend, for some lights never leave us. They just shine from a little farther away."